How y'all doing today? I pray you're doing wonderful in Jesus. Today we're talking about spiritual gifts, okay? And how not every born again believer will have the same gifts, okay? So be encouraged to use the one you have, okay? Be encouraged to use the one you have. And if you've been around people who have made you feel like you wasn't important because you didn't have the same gift they had, or because you didn't have a certain gift, just always go back to the scriptures. Always go back to the scriptures, and don't let people discourage you. Always go back to the scriptures to know that God don't have respect of gift, okay? He give these gifts to us for different reasons, okay? And we can't pick and choose the one we want. He give them to us. Now we can desire and we can pray and ask him for all of them, right? But remember, the more gifts you have, the more accountability you have to give in to God for that gift. Okay, so know what you're praying for when you ask for these gifts, okay? Because God is expecting you to use those gifts, okay, and bear fruit from these gifts, okay? But also, don't let someone discourage you and make you think that your gift is not important. Because again, out of all the supernatural gifts that God give to each of us, charity is the greatest gift. Charity is the greatest gift, okay? And in fact, Paul say don't even, don't use the other gifts or don't manifest the other gifts if your heart is not filled with the Holy Spirit. If it's not filled with love. And what is the Holy Spirit? Who is God? God is love. God He's love, so you have to have love in your heart before you would even think about expressing the other gifts. God is love. The Holy Spirit is love. He's not the gift of healing. He's not the gift of prophecy. He's not the gift of tongues. He's not the gift of faith, but he can express all those things. He can express unknown languages. He can express prophecy. He can prophesy. He can express a word of knowledge. He can express and exercise faith. He himself is love, though. He's the same as who God is. God is love. The devil is hate. Okay? If you have God's spirit,